What is up, truth seekers? Welcome back to Now Awake Wisdom and get ready for Rapid Fire.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
Let's begin now.
Quote of the day. Today's quote is, God created time so that everything doesn't happen at once, by Albert Einstein. Rapid fire. Okay, today I am going to be doing rapid fire with you, and rapid fire is when I answer questions from the viewer. First question is, what do you think Cern is really used for? Well, if you look into it, Cern is one of the very few, I'd say less than a handful, of places that have a D-Wave quantum computer. And if you watch any videos from the D-Wave quantum computer and the people that make it, they say very clearly in their videos that D-Wave computer can communicate and possibly open doorways into different dimensions. This computer is so far advanced than all other computers that it can do solve equations that would take the fastest computer now that we have, I think something like 1,000 years, it can do in about 2 seconds. It has so much memory, there's 1 byte for every particle in the universe. So they have this computer that can open up doorways to different dimensions. And CERN also has this D-Wave. CERN, Google, and maybe a couple other places. And if you look at the CERN video, just watch some YouTube videos about CERN. Their own video is something about "We Are Happy," I think is the name of the video. They have a little sign in there that has something to do with Bond 1. His last name was Nelson, and then they say Mandela or something. So they have something to do with the Mandela effect, which is changing things. I believe that with their quantum computer, they are able to go into different dimensions. And if you watch the people from CERN talk about what they're trying to do, they're trying to open gateways or portals and either send something through or bring something back. And I believe they've gotten to the point with CERN and the D-Wave computer that I don't know if they've done it on purpose or on accident, but somehow they've merged multiple timelines together. Maybe just 2 timelines together, maybe a handful, maybe they don't know what they're doing, maybe they do know what they're doing, they did it on purpose. But I think in some of these multiple timelines, there's few things that are a little different, like the spelling of a business or where a building was or how it was shaped or a few other things. Some of these things in the Mandela effect are true, and some of them are just disinformation to make people look stupid. But you got to sort through them and find the true things and things that have facts, things that have proof, like a building being in a different location or a different shape of the building altogether, or things like that. But somehow I believe with the D-Wave computer and the being able to open portals, somehow they merged some timelines and some little things have shifted from the differences in the timelines. Also, I believe CERN can be used as a weapon, because with CERN they are able to capture dark matter. And when you take dark matter and combine it with matter, it makes a huge explosion. It's like nuclear explosions. Even though all the dark matter ever harvested in the world is like, I don't know, somewhere around a pound or less. But if you could get like a few pounds of dark matter, you could pretty much destroy a lot of the world. It doesn't take a lot of dark matter to destroy our whole planet. So, one hand, I think it has something to do with confusing the timelines, maybe something like the Mandela effect. Also, with the dark matter, it has a weapon side to it also. So there's a few different things Cern could be used for. Next question. You said TV is ruining society. How? Well, the CIA has a big part in Hollywood, and they are controlling a lot of what is being put out, and people sitting on their couches watching television are being corrupted, being brainwashed, being programmed by the programming to, be a rebel, do drugs, party, homosexuality, conspiracy theorists are crazy, all different types of stuff. And when your kids are from age 1 to 7, their brains are the most malleable and they absorb the most, and it pretty much creates who they're going to be from this part of their life on. And when they sit in front of the television and watch the things being created by these twisted people, they're being brainwashed to everything, to not respect their parents, to not go to school, to learn how to be a failure in life, to be a drag queen, all the reality TV and everything they're teaching us through the television is to twist society so it can be the most screwed up it's ever been. What the main long goal is, I'm not really sure. There's a handful of things it could be, but you make that decision for yourself. And the third and final question of the day. What do you think about the Earth growing 1 inch per year and the moon moves 1 inch per year away? I think bullshit. I call shenanigans. The moon is a gazillion miles away. I don't know the correct measurement, but there is no possible way for anybody to be able to say it moves 1 inch away a year. What do they have, a tape measure going out there? You can't measure an inch. It would probably move an inch back and forth, probably moves a mile back and forth just in the rotation. There's no way to accurately measure 1 inch a year. And the Earth is growing 1 inch a year? Bullshit again. I call shenanigans. There is no way for anybody to accurately make a measurement around the world, because any different spot you measure around the world is going to have mountains and valleys and oceans, and every spot you measure around the world is going to be different. There is no way to be as accurate as an inch. You can't say the Earth is growing 1 inch a year. Bullshit. News of the day. Here's a fascinating story. Man claiming to be from the year 2048 says he's back with a dire warning. A Wyoming man accused of public intoxication allegedly told police he traveled from the year 2048 to warn mankind of an impending invasion by extraterrestrials. Brian Johnson issued his grave warning to Casper police Monday night after officers were called about the man and his out-of-this-world message. According to the arrest report obtained by HuffPost, Johnson, who police said smelled of alcohol and spoke with slightly slurred speech, allegedly told officers the aliens were coming next year and we need to make sure to leave as fast as possible. According to the report, he didn't specify an exact date or time for the aliens' arrival. He refused to speak with nurses or doctors, instead insisted on meeting with the president of the town, police said. Johnson informed the officers that he was able to travel through time because the aliens filled his body with alcohol. He also claimed he stood on a giant pad, which then transported him to the year 2017, though he said he was supposed to be sent to the year 2018. Johnson, who was allegedly found with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.136, was eventually transported to the Natrona County Detention Center without further incident. Of course, the joke could be on us when all this turns out to be true. This guy is nuts. But that's the news for today. Leave your comments, thumbs up, subscribe, email us nowwakewisdom@gmail.com, and check out all of our other videos. We really appreciate you being here for Rapid Fire. I hope you enjoyed this Rapid Fire episode and check back for any upcoming videos. Believe in self, believe in unity, and love conquers all. Peace.
Shall we begin?